Hi everyone, here's how to get to PK7 for the home competition. So let's say both you and your opponent have 0 home votes. So you ask a friend to just give you 10 home votes. Well, now you're winning the competition. However, you're not gonna get to PK7, and here's why. So there are a total of 10 rounds for the competition. Now for every round, you're able to obtain a certain amount of points, whether you win or lose. The thing is, when you win, you obtain 50% of your opponent's points. However, when you lose 50% of your points. And because of this rule, whether you win or lose, you can still technically get to PK7, and here's how. If you divide 300 points by the 10 rounds, that means ideally every round you need to obtain 30 points. So what's the minimum amount of home votes that you need in order to get to PK7? Well, there's 2 ways to go about it. One's a little bit riskier, and the other's a little bit safer. So the risky way is to make sure that your opponent has between 15 to 16,000 points, which translates into 150 to 160 home votes. And then for you yourself to have 150 to 160 home votes, 15 to 16,000 points. Now the reason why this is riskier is because you are really assisting your opponent, and it will be easier for them to push. So the safer way is to give yourself 50,000 points and your opponent to have only 8,000 points. That way there's a bigger gap between you and your opponent. This method will give you 32 points, and you can still get to PK7 even if you lose 1 round. Now what happens if you lose a round? Well, that's okay, because you know you need a total of 300 points. So all you gotta do next time is maybe instead of 30 points for round 2 or round 3, you need 40 points for round 2 or 3. Just make sure the total amount you receive at the end is 300 points. And the way to make sure that even when you win, you're getting enough points, all you gotta do is press the estimated battle points this round. So if that equals 30 points, 20 points for yourself plus 10 from your opponent, you're in the clear. And that's the basics for how to get to PK7. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!